Eric Chemi is here to recap the action or lack. This might be the most interesting thing that happened with them in the last 24 hours.
That they got a trip to Disney. Well, remember at the end, at the very end, when everyone was rushing Brady, when he was trying to do his interview, there was a guy, you hear a voice saying, we got to do the commercial, we got to do the commercial. And there was a guy with a big Walt Disney World placard. So I wonder if it's the typical, like, what are you going to do next when you win the title?
So we know that the game itself was a snoozer. The ratings confirm that now, right?
Right, so 44.9, that was the rating. That's down 5% from last year. Remember, last year itself was already a down year from the year before. A lot of people point to the low scoring, the fact that the Pats, people are tired of the Pats on one side. A lot of people thought the Rams shouldn't even have been there because of the way the refs gave them that win against New Orleans. And the fact that the Rams don't really have fans because they were in St. Louis just a few years ago. So you look at those teams' matchups, maybe that's not so great.
So you're saying, because this matters a lot for TV ratings and maybe for Amazon ratings, given that Jeff Bezos is popping everywhere in the future. But the fact that this was such a disappointment doesn't necessarily mean that the NFL is losing traction or that the rights are becoming less valuable.
The ratings for the year were actually very good. They were up 5% from last year, but there was a lot of offense, scoring, Pat Mahomes, touchdowns, all of that kind of stuff. But you didn't see that in the Super Bowl, and the ratings were down. So in a way, it's proof that that's why the NFL wanted offense, because high offense meant high ratings. Remember we talked about 2 weeks ago, those championship games had a lot of scoring. They went to overtime.
Yeah.
They had record numbers. This didn't have scoring. It had bad numbers. So they may want to make this kind of game extinct because it just wasn't enough points.
What we saw. So what do you make of the Jeff Bezos sitting in the box with Roger Goodell? Is it because the NFL wants to say to the TV companies, look, we have other options? Or is it because, we know Bezos, Amazon already carries some of the Thursday night games. Could they get more involved?
Everybody was there. So who got seen?
He was in the box with the commissioner.
Who got seen in which shot and which owner's box? Well, I was there the last few days. Everybody was there. Every CEO of every major company, every media company, they were all there. If you're big time enough, you have your own box.
When did the NFL package come up? They've got, let's see, so the Sunday, the DirecTV one comes up within a couple of years, but then the whole contract itself is, the value of that, this all goes back to the value of that and to which networks are going to be carrying that, and maybe Amazon is going to get a bigger piece of it. That's what I think from seeing it in the commissioner's box.
That's your game.
All right, Eric, thank you.
You got it.